Alright, lads, so just a chill video for today, and normally when we do our before you summons, we go in depth on the banner, break it down, talk about the good and bad things, but in this case, I am on BBS, but I can't record on BBS right now because I am currently altering the point event. That being said though, let's talk about the new banner. It's coming out tomorrow, and I do want to talk about it. Yes, it is a skip. You should be skipping this banner. You might have a personal reason to summon. I'm sure some of you Rurika fans, Jackie and Yukio fans will be summoning, and that's completely fair. You do what you do with your auras, but in case you are new to the game and you are wondering if you should summon on these, just the general rule of thumb is to not summon on mid-month characters and never summon on premium characters, especially ones like this. The only premium characters you summon for are anniversary characters, and they're the exception to the rule, right? These characters will come back at a later date. Yes, they are actually pretty decent for premium characters. I actually like the way KLab designed all three of them, but near the end of the year, we only have like 2 months left before the end of year banner. There's a lot of exciting and hype banners coming our way, ones that will be limited characters, you know, like we have potential Spirit Arthur with you twice before the end of the year. We should be getting it at the end of the month potentially, and we also have the end of year banner bringing some type of OP character like we saw with the 10 years later Ruki and Ichigo. I don't think it's going to be a 1,000 year banner, but it's definitely going to be a character on the level of those two characters. So you want to make sure you have as much obs as possible, especially if you are a free-to-play player, and skipping banners like this is definitely the way to go. In addition to that, we also have the post-election banner happening in December, so you want to make sure you have a lot of orbs, right? As much as you can. If you ask the question, is this orb count enough? It's not. Keep getting more, keep grinding, and keep yourself at a good amount of orbs. That being said though, I still want to talk about these three characters because we now not know more about them, but obviously when I first react to the gameplay, it's more so about the visuals. When I first react to the characters' stats and skills, it's more so about just the surprise of the character and just to get the basic of what they can do. But now that we've had like 2 or so days to like look at these characters, I can safely say that actually pretty good. Honestly, they surprise me the more I think about it. And the banner itself is actually pretty decent. Like, I don't blame you for summoning. I don't recommend it, but like, the value is there. You have 5th anniversary Byakuya, you have Chronicle Crest character with the Toshiro, you have some waifus too. I very much do like this Yoruichi, would really love to get her one day, and that might be the reason why I do the first step. And the rate itself is actually pretty decent. If you don't know, the other pull rate, you know, the 1.5% chance to get a trash character for the most part, I know not everyone does like it, but do keep in mind, it's very good on a free character banner, because normally that 1.5% pull rate would be 3 other filler characters. So when you go to the guaranteed step, you have a 3 in 12 chance of getting a banner character, so essentially 1 in 4. Because there are now only 9 featured characters, and you are guaranteed a 5-star on the featured, and you are guaranteed a featured 5-star on the 5th step, and you know, every 5th step going forward to like 25, I believe, it means you have a 1 in 3 chance now to get a banner character. So this other pull rate, even though it is annoying, it's actually very good on free character banners, and this is a surprisingly a free character banner. So kind of interesting. Does that mean end of month is going to be a 2 character banner? I originally thought so, but as some of you lads did mention in the comment section, that technically could still be free. It's not confirmed though, we're going to have to wait and see. I'm really hoping there is still a free character banner for the end of month. That being said, let's talk about the characters. Starting off with Ryokan. She, I think, is very good. She is someone that we have needed for a very long time. The only bad thing about her, personally, is the Quincy Killer. It does suck. It will be useful in the future. Maybe she will be useful in Senkamon in the future in around 6 or so months' time when they do make a new tower and a specific floor designed specifically for her. But other than that, though, she has a lot going for it, in my opinion, that kind of makes you definitely want her in the future. Maybe not now, but she is someone that you're going to be very excited to pull for. Because, one, it's Ruka. That's one that I know a lot of people are going to be summoning just for her alone. But she's also a ranged Flurry guard break character. That's a amazing set of, just amazing combination already. You know, the reason why Tokinada is so good, Kisuke, Masaki, Jushiro, Kugo, those are all good characters just because those 2 skills alone. They have Flurry, they have guard break, but most importantly, they are ranged characters. Therefore, they have more survivability. They're keeping their distance, and they can survive more. And also harder content, like co-op content, for example. But right now, Technique needed that, right? They only have a Wetsu. A Wetsu is good. He's great. Don't get me wrong. But if you try and put him into co-op content and auto, unless you have him 5-5 with max defense build, you're not really doing that. And she is going to auto co-op content better, and that's why I really want her, and that's why I think she's a very good character. She's ranged, Flurry guard break, weakening and everything. Her SA2 is a crawling vortex, providing some good crowd control. She also has poise, so if she does take damage, she won't be, you know, getting staggered and stuff like that. She has a 65% bruiser, which technically does make up for the Quincy Killer. It's not that big of a deal, lads. Like, the killer, yeah, it's literally the worst killer in the game, but, like, it's not that big of a deal. They are putting Quincy characters into some content, and quite frankly, it just means you can't use her in GQ, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. And in addition to that, she does come with the speed droplet drop rate plus 30%, so she's always going to be useful for farming droplets if you never want to use this character. And then to top it off, as I did mention, she can be great for autoing content. In her innate skills, she does have fire resistance and poison resistance. Pretty much the two damage over time stats elements that you're going to be walking over in hard content like co-op. In IZ, IT, there's occasionally poison pause, burn pause, and when I always auto IT with my guild, regardless of the attribute, I always have to use either a Mind Nemu link or a Tech 1 device link to be immune to burn or poison, depending on the stage. In this case, Ruka doesn't have to do that. She is just immune to the two damage over time stats elements, and you can just auto content easier. You can use free Tech 25 NAD links or, last ditch and stuff like that. If you get into T20, you're getting more stats, and overall, you can have an easier time autoing content. So I very much do like the way they designed this character. She was a long overdue character, not Ruka personally, but this type of character, the ranged flurry guard break character for the technique attribute. I think she has a lot going for her for a premium character, and she is probably one of the best mid-month premium characters we have received this year. Probably the best if you don't count anniversary characters. And funny enough, they always do it every single year. Every year there's always one premium character that stands out above the rest. You look at last year we had Kisuke. Kisuke was a ranged flurry guard break character similar to Ruka, and then the year before that we had Mind Koga, who was a mid-month character with very good strong attacks and havoc that just made him one of the best characters in the game. Better than the 4th anniversary characters, funny enough. So yeah, I think the way they designed is actually very good, and I don't mind the fact that she has Quincy Killer. I don't think it's that big of a deal, and if you are someone that wants to take it into arena, by all means you can do that. After that we have Jackie. Speaking about arena, she's an arena character. Now lucky for her, but she does have very good strong attacks and very good skills that would make her useful for normal PvE content, but she is clearly being designed for arena. She has the status element that is pretty much an arena status element. Slow for the most part is one of the worst status elements in the game for PvE content, but in arena it is absolutely deadly. Honestly, I've been inflicted by slow a few times with Shuei, for example, and you're about to get hit by an enemy and you can't even dodge because you're slowed. So slow at this moment of time is pretty much an arena status element, and that's why we're seeing it come back. I believe there's one character, the Tech Ezra, that had it like 3 or so years ago, and then we didn't see it put on any character because it's bad. It's not that good. You rather have, just a 40% berserker with no status elements. I guess it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, but yeah, it's clearly a status element fit for arena, and that's why we're getting it on characters like Shuhei and Jackie, who have pretty much been designed for arena. More so does Jackie though, because she also comes with a 20% strong attack damage soul trait with 12% recharge built in, and she also luckily does have 20% berserker, so she has a 40% berserker, which is pretty nice. She also comes with 2 extra flash steps, poise and guard break, so yeah, she's pretty much designed for arena. And then you can see here, because she does have a strong attack damage soul trait, she gets the recharge in arena, and then because she also has the 12% recharge there, she has the extra recharge in arena. She then also offers 90 SP as a recharge link for your Mind characters, so very good link for your future Mind arena character if you do want to use a Mind character in there. And then she also does pick up long stride, so yeah, very good arena character, not the best, but definitely up there. And she does have no affiliation killer, so you can actually use her to go against someone like Bruno. Not next season though, because it is range damage times 2, but yeah, by all means, she's a good character in arena. If you are a Jackie fan, you can use it to have a fun time. But for normal PvE content, yeah, she's not too bad. She has good strong attacks. She looks pretty cool. I like this version of Jackie. Her model looks great, and she will be useful for certain Senkamon floors because she is a Mind character, a Mind human with no affiliation killer. So she is a character that you might not be too happy to pull for in the future, but she would definitely be useful eventually, right? So I just wanted to highlight the good things about her. And then last but not least, we have it, Yukio. Yukio is actually pretty good. Honestly, he's just missing havoc. I actually kind of like the way they designed him. So his SA1 and 2 aren't the ideal strong attacks. Like if you look here, you can see that he has a 14%, 18% mag. SA1. It's very similar to Byakuya. It's basically the exact same attack. It's probably one of the worst SA1s you can get. Unfortunate. Doesn't like completely ruin the character for me personally. And then his SA2 is a distant AoE in front of him that like is a vacuum kind of vortex. If you use someone like Shuhei, Can't For You World, or Artwork Ichigo's SA1, is basically that. Again, not the best strong attack. It is what it is though, and then his SA3 is a full screen. So as far as strong attacks go, he isn't the best character. There are a lot of bad characters out there, especially at the timing of his release. He's a ranged Aranki killer. We literally just got Bruno. So Bruno is significantly better in all the ways possible. But I like this character. I kind of like the way they designed him. Forget the strong attacks, it don't matter. If you enjoy this character, that's the main thing about this game, right? If you enjoy a character, whether they're good or amazing or bad, it doesn't matter. Personally, if I put this character, I would use him. I think he looks very fun. The visuals are top tier for a premium character. He looks amazing in the strong attacks, and I think the way they designed him is actually pretty cool. So 20% Berserker, 5-second Debilitator, he does inflict paralysis, Devastation plus 40, Frenzy plus 1, Guard Break, just a nice little added bonus, and then it's these two skills here. Increase status on chance against Technique Attribute Rankas plus 10%, so therefore he does have the increased chance to inflict paralysis against those, you know, technique Arankas. Now this is a nice skill to have, quite frankly, but it's mostly important in inheritance trials when you want to inflict the status augment, and his strong attacks do hit a lot of times, therefore increasing the chance that he is going to inflict the status augment. Yes, you could bring a max transcended 5th anniversary Ichigo, but honestly he's actually a pretty good character for IT, and then to top it off, in co-op, again, he's being designed for IT, so keep that in mind. Cure effect plus 30%, for normal single player content and guild quest, for example, but in co-op it's 50%. So not only are you encouraged to use him when you have clear advantage going against, you know, Arankas in IT, you also get a damage bonus, an increased damage bonus by just having cure effect. So I think he's actually pretty cool, and this is probably the future power creep that we're going to see for future characters somewhat being designed for IT, where you have these two skills, which I think is actually pretty cool. And overall, I think he's a semi-decent character. Obviously, there are significantly better characters out there, but I kind of like his gameplay. I think he looks great to play around with. Yes, he's not the best, but it don't matter. If you're having fun with him, then by all means, throw him in a lobby. If you join my IT lobby with Yukio, I'm not going to close the room. I'll tell you that. So, semi-decent character, and I think his soul tree has fire resistance and sprinter +1. So yeah, pretty decent character. This is his arena soul trait, 45 SP plus 13 sad. Decent, not the maze, not amazing, but yeah. Overall, 3 pretty decent premium characters, and if you are summoning on this banner, good luck. Again, I don't recommend it, but I do think all 3 characters have a place in this game and all are going to excel in their own unique ways. Jackie's going to be a good arena character, Yuki's going to be a good IT character, and Ruka is overall going to be a very good IT character too. And Ruka overall is going to be a very good NAD character for just autoing content, especially IT and IZ co-op content, the harder content in the game. So overall, lads, that was the breakdown for these 3 characters. I want to talk about the banner once more. Let me know if you are summoning. I know there's a lot of Ruka sims out there, same with Jackie sims, you know, Yukio sims too. I will be doing the first step just to test my luck because, yeah, I want to try and get this Yoruichi, and I wouldn't mind getting any of the 3 new characters, but if I don't get them, then so be it. Let's quickly do a step. Mad. Well, there goes my luck. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, we might as well go to step 5. Let's see what that could happen. Oh, we got 4 Bring Ichigo. That's actually a pretty good character to get off the 1.5% pull rate. We got a 4-star there, another 4-star, and the guaranteed step is Byakuya and Kaien. That's a very good, like, 5 steps. Honestly, that would be beautiful to happen to me, but it won't. I know I've been lucky lately, but this is the banner that I'm going to go broke on. I'm not even going to do more than 2 steps. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.